Layla, unknown, 1342, was a Coptic Catholic nun and Templar agent operating in Egypt in 1341. She was responsible for the assassination of the Egyptian Sultan al-Nasir Muhammad and the assassin Numa al-Khamsin. When Layla was 7 years old, she was part of Sultan al-Nasir Muhammad's personal harem in his palace in Cairo. Against her will, she had to obey the Sultan, enduring all of his abuses. For years, she lived in anxiety, developing a seething hatred for al-Nasir. After she felt unhappy with being indoctrinated to the Sultan's Islamic religion, Layla ran away from the palace and looked for someone for help. She found a Coptic Catholic church in Cairo and met a Coptic priest and talked to him for help. After the priest raised her, and later at the age of 18, she converted to Coptic Catholicism and joined a Coptic convent and became a nun. Sometime in 1341, Layla was contacted by the Egyptian Templars and offered a chance to avenge the humiliations she had suffered throughout the years. Without hesitation, Layla accepted the deal to kill the Sultan. One night, while still active as a servant, Layla was summoned by al-Nasir. When she was asked to accompany him, Layla met the Sultan and killed him by slitting his throat. In the name of the Templars' fight against oppression, she then made an attempt to flee, but was captured while making her escape from the palace. She was subsequently imprisoned, sharing her cell with the assassin Numa al-Khamsin, known also as El-Kakar. After offering Numa something to drink, Layla told him she had killed the Sultan and that she was to be executed the following day. Layla then gave her personal story to the assassin, and with her knowledge of the palace, proposed an escape. Numa, who did not consent to her business with the Templars, asked why he should trust her. For which Layla explained that she wasn't a true believer in the Templar cause, and that she was not interested in politics nor money. The Templars had merely delivered the weapon, and she had acted simply out of hatred and vengeance. At that moment, a few guards arrived to pick up Layla for her execution. Just as the guard proceeded to take Layla with him, Numa attacked him, further killing another 2 guards present. The assassin then said he had played his part in the escape, and Layla knew it was her turn. In return, she led Numa through the palace, while he killed any guards along the way. Eventually, the pair escaped and headed for a safe house that Layla had arranged in the city in order to lay low after the murder of the Sultan. There, she seduced Numa into a sexual encounter and killed Numa with a Templar dagger, after which Numa died bleeding on the bed. Layla escaped and met the mysterious Egyptian Templar that hired her and rewarded her a Templar necklace and initiated her as a warrior nun of the order and defender of the Catholic faith. And after she became a member of the Templars, she went back to the Coptic convent and prayed in the chapel until the Templars needed her again, her next mission. After she had finished praying in the convent chapel, Layla was contacted by the Templars once again. This time, she was tasked to retrieve the Scepter of Aset, an artifact which conferred great charisma and leadership to its wielder. The Templars had discovered that the scepter was being guarded at Edfu Temple by none other than Numa's disciple, Ali al-Ghraib. However, finding the artifact was not the only priority. Layla was also tasked to kill assassin imams, knowing that the assassins would spread their Islamic influence and would go to the temple as well. She and a few other Templars quickly traveled there to be one step ahead. In Edfu, the Templars led by Layla tortured Ali, breaking his wrist and forcing the boy to cooperate in eliminating his master in exchange for his life. Upon his return, an unknown assassin believed that his mission was completed, and he thanked Ali for his loyalty. Though, upon noticing Ali's bandaged wrist, the group of hooded Templars surrounded the assassin. Layla then came forward, her identity still unknown to al-Khamsin. She explained that the scepter was no longer the only priority of the order, and that Numa was such a nuisance that his death was now a new priority. Now lowering her hood, she told El-Kakar that she felt no hate towards him, but had to follow orders before she began dueling with him. Perfectly trained, Layla revealed that everything she had told Ahmed Muhammad about her commitment to the Templars was the truth before putting a dagger into his heart, instantly killing A before the eyes of his distraught apprentice. However, keeping her promise to spare Ali, Layla let the shaken assassin apprentice die slowly after gasping for air. With the scepter now in Templar hands, Layla went to the Sultan's emirs and killed the Sultan and became the Catholic Sultan of Egypt and united Egypt under Catholic and Templar rule. Praise God!